Hello my friends, it's Faye, and I thought I'd give it a quick little 3 cards from the Doreen Virtue. We've got the Romance Angel cards, and I thought I would also pull the More Faithfuls, the messages from your angels. I don't know if you can see my wee angel sitting there, do you see her? I just thought I'd bring her in. I've got loads of angels, guys. I collect angels, but I thought I'd bring one on the table today since this is an angel reading I was going to give you. What I've did is I thought I would give you a little love message and maybe a little kind of just an oracle message from angels, and I'm going to be doing it from left to right, the way I always do it, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let's pause for video and you can see where you're drawn. You could be drawn to many, the 3 of them if you like to. It doesn't matter, and you can come to this reading whenever you like. Right, let's get started. For number 1, we have, I'll do the love card first. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, I think like that, it's quite, I think if you've maybe come out of a relationship and you still feel quite stuck, and you know that this is what happens, isn't it? Especially if it's been a long-term relationship. You could be away from somebody for a long, long time, but you're still not quite healed yet. And I think this is what this means. I think this card is telling you, you need to release, you've got to release this person and release, there can be a lot of anger when you come out of a relationship, guys, for those that's picked number 1. And I think maybe you have to try and just, it's easier said than done, I know that, but it's like feeding somebody poison and I should rephrase that. It's like taking poison yourself and expecting the other person to feel the consequences. You need to release it for your own benefit. Can you hear that? This is a tiny dog that size taking a drink of water. She's that size. This is what I feel with number 1. You have to forgive, and then the learning will start. The actual learning of what it was all about. Why was this person in your life? Because sometimes people come in and they do say that everybody that comes into your life is there for a reason. And you think, oh, there's no way, what could I possibly have learned from that? Believe me, there's been something. If you look on at a person, say you've been married. I feel when I see this with number 1, is somebody that's maybe been in a relationship for a long time, and it's just been, the way a lot of relationships go, and you think, what could I have possibly learned from that? Or what goodness came out of that? Well, you might have got some lovely children from it. The person might have, now you might look upon it as saying, well, I learned a lot about myself, about what I will accept in my life. What will I accept for myself? Even if it's been quite a controlling relationship, and now that you've taken control back, you can actually see how important it is to be the one that makes decisions for you. There's so many different lessons when you come out of a relationship, and you would hope that you don't fall back into it. We can fall into the same patterns, and it maybe takes a while before you think, why does that keep happening? And it's a pattern you keep getting into. And I think like that, this is what this card's telling you, that maybe you have to kind of try really hard to see where you keep following the same loop. Guys, I'm going to have to stop the camera for 2 seconds. That's me back. Sorry about that. So that's that card. The angel message card we have with that is, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. I feel they're telling you to start taking control when I say Athenia. They're starting to tell you that you have to start taking back. You are more than qualified to take the grip that back into your life, about your life. You're the only one that can really benefit and be You're not going to make, well, say you're not going to make mistakes, we all make mistakes, but who would you rather make mistakes in your life? Your own mistakes or somebody else telling you what to do and it's a mistake? So have confidence. Athena's telling you have confidence. You're more than able to make good decisions. Even if you've been in a controlling relationship and you still question yourself, your confidence may have been dented, if you like. They're telling you no, you're going to be fine. So start making your own decisions. Don't always listen to other people. That's number 1. For those that picked number 2, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for those that are not with anybody at the moment, if you've picked number 2 and you are waiting for a new partner to come in, then it looks like they're on their way. Things happen in divine timing. Even if you've been single for a long time, don't give up hope. And if you are in a relationship, it could just be that something in this relationship is going to be brought in divine timing. Whether it be a marriage proposal, a child, moving in together, whatever it is that is within your life that you feel it's not happening yet, don't keep trying to force it, because it will come in when it's supposed to come in. If it is a new love, or it will come in when it's supposed to. This person's maybe not with you yet, and if you're with somebody or you feel, no, I'm quite happy, I'm in a really good relationship, then it's something in that relationship that's going to happen, something that's just almost karmic to happen. The message from your angel cards is Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I think these two go hand in hand. That's basically what I've just said. If you're already in a relationship, it could be just a new phase in the relationship, a new romantic phase, maybe reigniting how you relate to one another, a new way of being, a new passion. Or if it's somebody that's coming in for you, this is Chantal to tell you that's just round the corner. There's somebody coming in, and it says imminently. So that's number 2. Number 3, we have Melina. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. The love card is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. When I see these two cards together, you maybe have somebody in your sights, but you just don't feel that you can acknowledge it, or phone them or text them or ask them out, because you just don't feel that confident enough. You're not sure whether or not this person feels the same way. And when I look at Melina, I think this card is telling you that maybe you need to kind of dip your toe in there. Maybe you have to try and get to know this person before maybe you make that move. But we'll take that separately. I just feel when I see this card's telling you to make a romantic gesture, whether that's within a relationship you have at the moment, or if there's somebody that you have within your sights. If you don't know anybody, I think you need to start getting a wee bit more romantic, a little bit, doing things that makes you feel a bit, whatever it is that makes you feel romantic, whether it be going watching romantic films, going to art galleries, looking at beautiful art. I don't know if you can see, but Oscar's joined. Hi Oscar. Something like that, something that makes you feel quite romantic. Be poetry. Come along, scoot, don't be a pest, please, don't be a pest, be a good boy, Oscar. He just does this with these angel cards all the time. I don't know what it is. Come on, get down. And he is so heavy, guys. The Marlena card, I think here is you're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or expect. Do you know, see when I see this card, guys, I'm sorry, this has nothing to do, I don't feel this is to do with love. I don't know if maybe some of you, either yourselves or somebody close, has maybe been given some kind of diagnosis for something, okay? And you're not sure. And I think you have to start to look into these things. I'm not saying don't listen to your medical doctor. Please don't interpret what I'm saying wrong. I don't mean that. But I think you have to start to look at what it is that you've been you or this person's been diagnosed with. Look at all the different options and make a choice from being informed. Okay. I think this is what this card is speaking here. Also, I think you may be looking to do a course on something. Not quite sure, it could be anything. Could be a course that you've always wanted to do, whether it be at college, university, online. And it's telling you to do some research into it first before you sign up for anything. Check it out, look at the small print. Anything in your life at the moment where you don't feel 100% sure about, don't sign it or commit yourself to it until you have really looked into it yourself. Don't always take somebody else's word. Double check. Look at the small print. Look at all the fine print that's tucked away that you can't quite see. I feel that Marlena is giving you a kind of wee warning card there. Right. Friends, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope this has found you all well. I love my little angel cards. I'm sorry Oscar has to always make an appearance, but he can't help himself, I'm afraid. He's a bit of a pest. But I hope to speak to everybody later in the month of September. I'm going to start to maybe do a Monday card that will just give you a bit of inspiration on a Monday. I think that's quite a nice little thing for the beginning of the week. I think everybody's a bit down on a Monday. And I hope, if you haven't already subscribed, please do give us a thumbs up and share my videos because it would really help. And I hope you tune in for other videos. Do the little bell so that you always get a kind of you know when things are getting posted up. Okay guys, speak to you all later. Bye bye.